If you're in Texas and you filed for a divorce, a modification of child support or child visitation, or an intervention, chances are that you're going to be having a temporary order hearing. I'm Hansuri Lavarist, an attorney in Dallas, Texas, with 4 keys to success to help you prepare for a temporary order hearing. Now keep in mind, this isn't legal advice. A temporary order hearing is a legal proceeding that can get complex, so if you have any questions, stop and consult with an attorney. These are just helpful guideposts to help you understand what goes into getting ready for a temporary order hearing. First things first, let's talk about what a temporary order hearing is. Temporary order hearings, or TO hearings for short, are hearings in which one or more of the parties are asking the judge for some temporary ruling while the case is pending and before final trial. A lot of times, these are the first hearings in a divorce, child custody, or child support case. Now, these temporary rulings can be about a number of different things. They can be about child-related issues, such as who gets to be the temporary conservator, or who has temporary possession or access to the child. They can be about temporary child support. They can be about property issues, such as the temporary use of a house, a car, or some other asset. They can also be about special issues as well. A judge can issue temporary orders ordering drug testing, psychological evaluation, mediation, or even temporary attorney's fees. Don't underestimate how important these hearings are. A lot of times, these temporary rulings, especially for custody or support, can last for months or even years. Often, how the judge decides temporary orders ends up influencing the final settlement or the judge's orders after final trial. That's why prepping for temporary order hearings is absolutely crucial. Treat it as if it was a final trial. Now, with that background out of the way, here are the 4 keys to success when prepping these cases. Key number 1, start gathering your documents now. If it's a child support case, start gathering W-2s, your tax returns, pay statements, or pay stubs. If it's a child custody or possession and access case, start gathering school records, medical records, or CPS reports, if any. More on that in just a few moments. With respect to records from the opposing party, such as an opposing spouse, it might be worth it to start gathering text messages, emails, recorded statements, any video footage, or police reports. Key number 2, start gathering witnesses. People who can testify about facts that you want the judge to know about will be absolutely vital. Now, there are 2 important issues here concerning witnesses. The first issue is that the rules of evidence, including rules against hearsay, apply during temporary order hearings. Meaning if you or a witness are presenting a statement, such as that CPS report or police report we were talking about previously, instead of observations as evidence, it will need to either not be hearsay or fall under some sort of exception. For example, statements by the opposing party are probably okay. Statements by other people may not be unless it falls into an exception. Now, the rules of hearsay are remarkably complex and probably too complex for this short video, but keep them in mind as you're prepping. The second issue concerning witnesses is that you don't have a lot of time during these hearings. Most times, judges only give each side a few minutes to present their case. This is a temporary order hearing after all, not a trial. So while 1 or 2 witnesses may be okay, if you're planning for more, make sure you ask the court for extra time ahead of the hearing. Key number 3, prep out a financial information statement, such as especially in the case of child support and spousal support cases. A financial information statement lists the income and expenses of your household. This is where you get to list out your mortgage or rent payments, your utility expenses, your childcare expenses. Having a financial information statement will help out a lot on child support cases. And finally, key number 4, list out your requested rulings. Your requested rulings is basically a numbered list of all the temporary orders you're asking the judge to issue. Here's why you want a list of requested rulings. At the end of any temporary order hearing, it's easy for the court to miss one or two of your requests, especially if there are a lot of issues going on during the hearing. Listing out your requested rulings can greatly help the judge know exactly what you're asking for and what to issue if the judge agrees with you. Simply have it prepared up to send up to the judge after the hearing and before he or she tells everyone how the court's decided. And that's it. Those are the 4 keys to success when preparing for a temporary order hearing. But these are just starting points. For more information or to ask a question, feel free to visit the site listed above. Thank you.